Good morning everyone, it's me again, Marjorie V. Empron of BS Screen 3B. My discussion for today is about Jose Rizal's K-political principle and his ideas about the revolution. From the infographics that I have made, I choose the topic Rizal and the 1896 Revolution. The core of philosophy or statement of Jose Rizal that I have chosen is use of violence to bring changes only as a last resort. Rizal's context in his quote suggested that through revolution, the sufferings of the people in lower classes or the Filipinos would end. But in his manifesto to certain Filipinos, a document he wrote while being imprisoned in Fort Santiago, it is practical to present situation because a lot of people usually resolve a situation through peace talks, where both sides come to an agreement and establish certain rules in order for them to live in harmony. However, some are not fond of peace talks. They would let their anger take them over and doesn't regret inflicting wounds or damages to the other party. There are a lot of people who resolve a conflict through peace talks, yet there are some who resolves conflicts with another conflict and in a disturbing way, such as using force and getting into fight. According to Agoncillo and Guerrero, Rizal isn't against of the revolution. He was just able to foresee the result, which is failure due to shortage of resources, lacking of preparations, and logistics to establish the plan. He believed that Filipinos should be as armed as the Spaniards. It is beneficial to present situation because every individual would enjoy peace and harmony if violence will never be used. Though it is said as a last resort, there are still plenty of ways to avoid it. It is very helpful in establishing peace and harmony if no one would use force or violence in resolving a certain problem. And yes, it is applicable to present situation. Because at present, a war broke out between Russia and Ukraine where lots of people are badly affected and properties are being damaged. As for my understanding, use of violence to bring changes is not a good way of changing something. It would only bring further problems, ignite hatred, and people would only suffer from the consequences. If a situation can be resolved without using force, then using violence is out of the question. Violence, if cannot be avoided, can only be used when there's no other way to resolve a conflict. That would be all for my discussion, guys. Thank you so much for listening.